We are live.
Are we live on the internet?
We are live on Tinternet, mate.
Awesome.
Welcome to the AOR Podcast, guys. I'm the faceless Dan. For some reason, my webcam has just decided to stop working. Awesome stuff.
Well,
and joined by beautiful Stevie. Hi, Stevie.
Hello.
How are you on this fantastic Friday?
I wouldn't call it fantastic. I'd call it fun-filled and fabulous.
Boom ting, baby, boom ting.
I don't know what you just said.
Boom ting, baby.
I don't know. That's just letters as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what that means. As we're talking of things that have broken, like your webcam, a bit of a confession to make. I had a bit of a clumsy day the other day. Within about 5 minutes, I knocked over a can of Coke. I stood on a plug and broke it, and I pulled my laptop off the table. Unfortunately, the plug I stood on was to this. Stood on a plug and broke it, and I could hear myself back. That was quite loud. This was the sign, the light up sign.
Yeah.
This is the plug I stood on and broke. So this will not be lighting up in the future or ever again, or until I can use my technical know-how of hitting it with a hammer and blue tack to fixing it, I'm afraid.
Well, that's a bit of a shame, Stevie, because that was a symbolic... I can't even show what I've got going on in the background here.
You can't. And the thing is, because it doesn't light up, I haven't got it on a table, so it really doesn't fit in the thing anymore. But I'll keep it there as a memento. Yeah,
it's that's a sad day, mate, because that was part of our first podcast, actually. So
as soon as I was not happy the moment I realised, I was very annoyed that. Oh God, that's not going to stand there. I'm just going to have to leave that there. So, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
What have we got coming up tonight?
Oh, mate, you say that when I'm just about to open the damn sheet. Well, Stephen, actually, funny you should say that, because I'm, well, you know, do I really want to tell the people what's going on? Of course I do. Of course I do. So, we're going to touch on iRacing today. We're going to get some of the iRacing peeps over. Content producers, you know, we're going to touch on those as well. And the spectacular project cars. I love a bit of project cars. F1 testing week 2. We're going to see how the F1 car's been getting on this week. It's the final week of... Is it the final week or is it week 2?
This is it. It's the final week they've done. They are finished as of now.
Right, so I need to get an article up, really. Season 10 F1, going to touch on that. And Forza, we had a good race there last week, actually. Didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We were in the AR colours, baby.
Yeah,
and we're also going to touch on the Rocket League, because everyone loves a Rocket League on AOR. Stevie, do you like the Rocket League?
I love the Rocket League, having never done a Rocket League, but I already love it.
What do you love? Sorry, the Rocket League or the Rocket?
That would be the Rocket League.
Oh,
I love so much. The correction, officially the AOR Rocket League.
Oh,
oh yes, that is something else.
Right, so yeah, and to start off with, we're gonna go on to actually no, we're gonna go on to content producers and see what the iRacing folks.
Well, I think they're still wrapping up. I think, well, probably Fizz is still blabbering on to his Twitch followers. So I assume we'll go to content producers now, and then Dan's back!
Oh, I got the camera to work! I got my pink kitchen. Howdy. Oh. Yep, little tweet there. Apex Racing.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah. Got the camera back though.
So we'll talk about content producers while we're waiting for the iRacing people to come along.
Yep.
So we touched on this a little bit briefly, but for the next season of Project Cars, we really want some people that are really committed to making really high quality articles for the Project Cars leagues. And this is going to be front page, top of the line stuff. And a great example of that is if you look at like Alex Varick or Name another one. Thanks, Dan. He's the one that springs to mind because he's the one that posts the one I see the most personally. That not to say that if you do them and I don't see them, then I'm sorry.
F1 articles, bitch.
I was talking about league racing though.
Okay, no, don't do those.
Exactly.
Back in your box.
Exactly. So we really want some people to do some proper Project Cars coverage, whether that be for PC, PS4, or PC. Or Xbox One. Regardless of the one, we really would like some people to get in contact with us. So if you do want to do it, start a conversation with Dan Fissy and Joe XD. I think that's right, isn't it?
Yep.
And submit like a little, hey, look, this is what I can do. And it doesn't have to be a genuine thing. You can write nonsense if you like. And
right.
Yeah, make something up. Say Raikkonen's won the 2016 World Drivers' Championship.
Can you actually see what's what? No, you can't see that at all. That is just a big blur. Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Sorry, you carry on talking while I program the TV. A bit better.
No, sorry, I was typing. And what was I saying? Content producers. So you can make up anything. Just as an example, so we can see how you write, if you're up to standard without trying to sound horrible.
True point then.
So please get in touch and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And we would love nothing more than for you to get involved.
Sorry, my phone's going mental here with Twitter at the moment. Mate, I look like
you're so popular, aren't you?
Yeah.
But equally, on top of the Project Cars thing, that's not the only thing we want. If you want to write about other stuff, other motorsports, whatever, then just do the conversation thing with Dan and Fissy and Joe. And
we love content producers. We love getting people involved in the site as well. And also, you've got to remember your articles will also be reaching around 25,000 visitors a week.
Yeah.
It's definitely something to bear in mind. Oh, the camera's gone. The camera's gone.
I was just about to say this, and it's not a problem. We're hoping that a certain new Season 5 Pro Master champion will be joining us. And he's just messaged me saying he doesn't have a webcam, so I said, well, yours isn't working either, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody just gets to look at me. Aren't you lucky?
Excellent. Right, so yeah, this is actually quite annoying, really, that my camera's not working. But
look, we'll get by it. Don't worry about it.
I keep trying to turn the camera on, but it keeps. Right.
Do you, while I blabber on, do you want to invite some other people? The other people?
Actually, funny you should say that. Why not? Yeah, let's do that.
Well, you do that. I'll do the talking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we've talked about content producers for Project Cars, which leads us very nicely onto Project Cars, I think. We've just put up, well, not just put up, they were up yesterday, I think. I should know, I posted them. We put up our final off-season event between seasons 3 and 4. And this is a 2.4-hour race around Nordschleife, or the full Nürburgring, the menacing. And Dan's back. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. No, he isn't. He's doing the hokey cokey. And Phil has joined us.
So, yeah. My camera keeps playing up, basically, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's working, if it's not working, but hey.
I can see it in a minute, so I won't worry about it.
Sweet. So, yeah. I'm inviting some more people while you blabber on.
You do that. Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil. Talking, is he getting his mic?
You may need to unmute yourself, Phil, if it's like last week.
Huh?
Hey, there he is.
I got it to work, I think.
You did?
Yeah.
How are you?
Not bad, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm very, very good. How are you as, like, Have you had a week of enjoying your championship?
Of course.
Had many parties?
Just all the parties. Just can't. You just couldn't. You can't count how many. No.
Were they Xbox Live parties?
Maybe.
Well, I'll count them.
I like to count them. Yeah. No, a lot of the time it's actually just been trying to prepare for Rocket League this week.
Oh, the man with the leads, it's awesome. So you're in the Rocket League.
That is true, yes. Man, we are the greatest team name, of course, in Team Rocket. Team Rocket.
That's not bad.
That's... Yeah.
I just want to say, you're going to have competition for the best team name as my team for the Rocket League will be called Team.
How do you compete with that?
Exactly. So how are you enjoying your Rocket League? Are you looking to win that and have another championship under your belt?
Well, with the way it's been going, we probably won't. Although, hang on, we should... I'm hoping we finish in the top 4, because I believe the top 4 go into a sort of tournament-style knockout thing, which will be determining the champion rather than the league tables. So we have a second chance. Based on how the actual league has gone so far, unfortunately we lost to a team which I hoped we were going to beat. So, I say lost. We lost 2 games and won 1. So we dropped more points than I was hoping. But, you know, it could be worse. We could have lost them all, I suppose.
I want to bring something up in the sense that I know that I don't think he's just turned into the chat now. What great timing. Jay Thorne spoke to Fisty about something last week, about a game that he had with you and Kerry. Didn't you win that one like 15-0?
Okay, actually I remember how it goes now. Yeah, it was the first game was weird because they only had 2 people turn up, so we played as a doubles in the first game, which I believe we won 12-1.
Ow.
And then we started playing 3-2 because Fizz wanted to play. And yeah, I think we won 13-1 and 13-0 in the last 2 games.
At what point do you think this is embarrassing?
About 2 minutes in the first game.
Wow.
Yeah.
But what I like is that you think, oh wow, we're really winning.
Yeah.
But we'll keep on winning. We'll keep on this abuse of goals.
Well, it wouldn't be proper to just start playing and toying around, I don't think, in a league, you know, because it doesn't sort of...
Hey, Robo, do you want to win a race?
Look, man, that was some unfortunate timing and unfortunate wording that led to just...
Conspiracies.
Yeah. I take it everyone knows what that was, or should I explain?
You can explain it, just for those who are...
So, during the AOR Pro Mazda season, we had a race at Silverstone. Great track, some people would say. I would also say. And I was leading, and I had quite a nice lead of about 12 seconds. And around 5 laps from the end, I said to my friend Robo and sister teammate, hey man, do you want to win? Do you want to win a race? I can just give it to you, because he was running second at the time, I believe. And obviously it's a joke. We weren't going to give him that win. Why would I give him a win? That's crazy. And then around about a lap and a half later, I disconnect from the race. And, well, funnily enough, he got a win from that. Incredible. I did my best to come back. Actually, I did come back into the race, which was quite nice. I got back in and was able to finish 15th, which didn't really matter in the end, but...
But we saw the funny side of it.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant. I got back in and I was sitting there, I was just cheering him on, hoping he'd win the race now. You know, after that, you can't not win.
This is true. Yeah. You'd have blown it. So as you're here, I was hoping a couple more of the iRacing guys would be here by now, but they're not. See, you're first to finish most of the races, and you're first to this podcast.
Oh well, there you go. Yes,
speed is clearly your thing. So, talk us through your season then. I've been watching on and off, obviously, but
my season. I'm going to bring up the results from this season just so I can remember.
Because as well, this was your first season as you were helping out on the staff side as well.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
How have you found that?
To be honest, I've done a lot less in the second half of the season than the start. At the start, you know, it was quite nice being responsible for certain things. I wasn't really setting up. I was more the special helper dude, as you'll see on the phone.
title.
And I was basically just adding people to the sign-ups. I came up with a couple of extra rules for the for the season, and one of which actually we enforced because we didn't do any of the things that we were going to regarding them, so it didn't really matter in the end. But yeah, it was quite nice being in, well, not in charge, but helping out. But yeah, the actual season, how did it go? Well, it started off bright. I tell you, it started off quite nice. I got second place and a first place. Started off straight away, and then obviously I disconnected from the lead. So not great. And then after that, it's quite a good spell of results. And then the last 4 races were quite poor, really, quite poor.
It did seem that Team AOR Blue had a rough end to the season.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Fizz both did. He had, 3 of his 4 races, he's crashed out or not finished.
Oh.
And I, crashed out of this one. And I had a poor Suzuka after nuking Michael Mittner in a Ayrton Senna style, I'm going to win the championship, you can't. No, well, I say it wasn't quite like that, it was just a stupid mistake. And I got a penalty for that, actually, which was, I believe it was my first penalty. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be my only one. And then Spa didn't go particularly well, and this race, obviously, at Watkins Glen, ended rather abruptly.
Well, talking of Watkins Glen, finally another iRacing person.
Yeah, let's just say hi to Erty.
Oh no.
Hiya.
Hi Erty.
Hiya.
How you doing?
How am I doing? Okay. I actually finished my first race.
Oh, you finished well as well.
Finished my first race in 6 races. Well, I finished well because half the bloody grid crashed out.
To finish 6th, you have to finish 6th.
So, well, it was Phil's fault that I finished. So, me and Frederick, that was our best result ever in the Starmaster. The last ever race, we got 5th and 7th. But
That's not bad.
it was mainly down to folk crashing. Though. I still think Road Atlanta.
Team Taurus are coming back. They're coming back for a Formula Renault.
Yeah. New livery and everything.
So, right, Erty, how do you feel talking about iRacing a bit?
On my race.
Well, we've had Phil's season review, so let's have
Season
yours.
review. Well, I started brilliantly. I finished the first 5 races. I finished 11th in the first or something, and then I got 7th, and then I went back to 12th, and then I went back to 9th or something, and then it all went downhill from there. Had 5 crashes in a row. 4 of them were my own fault. Well, actually, 3 crashes. One was connection, and the other was me getting nailed at Spa. And
Look at you.
And actually finished the season off on a high note. So I'm pleased.
Good.
Pleased.
So, well, again, carrying on the iRacing conversation because you're here. You've just released a new league, haven't you?
Aye.
Oh, sign-ups are going on?
The Formula Renault.
Yeah.
Aye. Sign-ups are... Well, sign-ups are... It's basically full.
Yeah, no, they are full, aren't they? We've actually just got a couple more today. Martin Arnaldus, I think that's his name, and Bruno Domzer actually just recently in the last 3 minutes has signed up.
That's just because he finished second.
Yeah.
He signed up to the...
I mean, he'll have to be a reserve, I believe, because of his not enough participation to become a priority driver.
Yeah.
So is that basically, because I'll confess I haven't read too much into the Formula Renault. Is that basically the less powerful version of the Pro Mazda, and you get on a similar?
I mean, sort of. I guess it's not. It's slightly less aero, slightly less grippy on the tires, probably slightly less powerful, but by the looks of it, because I've actually just seen a video of the Formula Renault in action in iRacing and around Brands Hatch, and it was only about half a second off the pace. So it's definitely slower, and that was expected. It just, yeah, it looks quite exciting. I'm happy to get into a new car actually, because I've been getting quite tired of the Star Mazda, to be honest.
It's a new challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, and it'll be the first time that I can remember that everyone will be going into the car at the same time, with no one else has driven the car. This is it. Everyone is driving it for the first time as soon as they enter the season. It could be a leveler.
For a few years, hasn't it?
Yes, I mean, I started driving the Star Mazda actually only a few months before our season. I know a lot of people have been driving it since like 2012, so,
Wow.
Well, I think, anyway, something like that. A long time.
Oh, no, now you said 2012, that's it. It was 2012, whether it was or not.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Anything else to add for iRacing before we skedaddle on?
Skedaddle.
Alright, I'll take that as a note with skedaddle. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Go on,
no,
go,
it's good. Just iRacing is very good. That's it. That's all I can add.
It's got 30 brake horsepower less, apparently.
Yeah. Looks better, though.
No, we're at the right setup. You'll be.
Here's a question for someone that's going to sit and watch all the videos of it, rather than actually try it. Does it sound better?
Nah.
Thanks for your brutal honesty there.
Well,
I expect nothing less.
That was a pre-build version, but it'll still be 90% the same. I mean, it doesn't, because it's not as powerful. It just doesn't sound as powerful, but it's all about the racing, so can't wait to get.
Okay, right. As there's quite a few F1 fans here, let's talk about F1 testing. The final week is just finished. Here's a question straight for you all. What do you think of the Halo thing?
Oh, mate, do you know what?
Wait. Let's go left to right. Okay. So Ertie's left on my screen. Ertie, what's your thought on the Halo concept?
It's got to make the cars ugly. There's no point to it, because I mean these drivers sign up to the race and they know the dangers. And how many deaths do we have, like, per year? Per couple of years.
Compare it to your average cars, you get a lot less deaths on the track compared to on your average roads.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like Jean Todt.
It's bloody true. It actually is. You get idiots that crash on the motorway just because they cut across someone else. So at least you've got padded barriers on an F1 track and no central reservation or something like that. It's a true point. It's true.
Nearly the central reservations last year for the McLaren.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, Phil, your turn. Halo, what do you think?
I don't like it at all. I don't think it should be there. I can understand the push for safety. I really can, but not like that. I know it's an early concept, and it's nothing a final product like that. And there are potential other avenues to go down. I think Red Bull said they're going to bring a Batmobile-style looking one, which will be interesting. But I don't know. They just look. I think a lot of F1 drivers are split on it as well. Actually, like some are saying they really don't like it and it shouldn't be there. Like I think Hülkenberg, Hamilton both don't like it. Sebastian Vettel saying that it's good. I think Nico Rosberg saying that it's good. It's split, and I mean, I personally am on the side of Hamilton, Hülkenberg. I just don't like it at all.
Yeah, Hamilton was quite vocal on Instagram last night about it.
As was Hülkenberg was very vocal in an interview he did, and if you listen to it without really paying much attention to anything else, it sounds very heartless and very cold. But if he makes a very good point, then it's what Ernie said. You come into the sport knowing the risks. You know and you now know the past of what happened if the tyre comes off or something happens like that, and you know what can happen. And if you sign up to that, and it's not the case that you sign up to it. You spend your whole life working towards it. You know, in all these junior categories, there's less safety and all this. So You've got to be more aware of what's going on. And it's not, but equally, I don't like the idea that it shouldn't be on the cars just because it looks bad.
No, but I mean, I could see them. I mean, that just looked like it was tacked on without any real thought. That style.
Kind of was.
So yeah, exactly. That's pretty much exactly what it is. And it's an early concept. We really shouldn't be attacking that thing because it could look completely different by the time that they actually get introduced. But if it looks anything like that, I don't think many people will be happy.
Using it for 2016, or is it?
I believe it's supposed to be 2017.
Right. Yeah, that gives them a lot more time to.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I'm interested to see what the Red Bull concept is that they're going to be revealing. I think they said next month, so maybe it'll look alright.
You know,
if Daniel Ricciardo isn't dressed up as Batman, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yes, well, of course, naturally. You know, who wouldn't be?
Adrian Newey is going to innovate.
Robin.
He'll use it as downforce or something like that. He'll point it like that so he gets downforce off that down.
Absolutely.
He'll do something. He's a genius. Yeah.
If they can make them looking like aerodynamic party cars, it could be okay.
Yeah, it's the Ferrari one, like you said, it's the first one that they had, and it's also something that's just been stuck to the car. So
yeah.
It could look a lot different.
Yeah. I imagine it'll be painted team colours.
Drivers, because if you've got someone that's over, like you're looking straight ahead and you've got someone here, you're going to be looking, your one eye is going to be blinded by that great big...
Mm.
The thing is that those of you who, and Phil, I think you'll agree with this, and Urti to an extent as well. When you're especially in cockpit view on most games, I know it's not real, but it's still the same. If there is anything on the nose of the car, you very quickly learn to look past it, and it sort of disappears. So I think with practice, okay, maybe it's a bit thicker and it's more visible, but I think they would just learn to not see it, if you know what I mean.
Look around it as such.
Yeah, I mean, based on the fact that it's right in the middle, it's like anything that's sort of down the middle of the vision. You can look straight past it as long as it's not stupidly wide.
Yeah. Other things to discuss. What do we think the sort of pecking order is going to be?
I want to talk more about
qualifying.
Actually, the qualifying concept.
All right, that's qualifying.
Coming to us this year. Okay. You know, let's go left to right. So, Urti, Phil, Stevie, me. Urti, kick us off. What do you think of the new score? Is it going to be more interactive? Is it going to be less cars? Or what do you think?
Well, I think in the beginning it'll be quite hilarious. Like Q3. Q1 will be funny because nobody will care what's happening.
No.
But in the top 10 shootouts, there's no top 10 shootout anymore. It's just there's not going to be any cars on track in the final part. So I don't like it. No.
Yeah. So.
Tricky.
Yeah. I mean,
those guys that have retweeted us, by the way.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, no, I was quite interested when they came up with a bodged theory of a bodged suggestion for the qualifying, where they were going to have it was elimination in Q1 and Q2, and then back to the old style Q3. I was thinking, why not do that? Because that's actually not bad. You know, get the elimination whatever you want in Q1 and Q2, where it doesn't matter as much, and then Q3 have the shootout like we've always been used to. I know that it's. I mean, my theory is I'm waiting to see how it pans out. I don't think it'll make any difference really. It'll catch a few people out occasionally, but not really. I'm happy waiting to see how it goes in its first few runnings, and then I'll make a better informed decision then. I probably won't like it. I never like anything, so.
See, I think I can sort of see the logic behind it, because it will make people be out on track. However, I think this system would have been better in something like 2012, where a second could cover the top 14 cars. That, I think, would have been far more exciting. That would feel a better purpose. When the field spread is like 4.5 seconds, can't really see it being such an issue. Plus, I feel like we're going to get the opposite now, where cars are going to go out at the start and then not go back out again. Certainly the Mercedes and the Ferraris, where they're going to go, okay, we can get through quite easily. We'll go out and start, we're safe, no problem. But I think it'll be interesting in wet qualifying sessions because usually we'll wait until it dries up. Now you can't get your arse out on track. But yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't really see the need for it. It's just an extra faff. It's just put it this way, it's an extra thing Codemasters will not do properly.
Oh, it's going to screw Codemasters over. I bet they're literally running out.
Do you think they will sit there in the meetings going, no, don't do this, don't do this?
Joker just raised a valid point, which is 2 cars on track at the end will be boring. Which, coming to my point, I do agree with. But then you also got you get the fact that you've got 5 minutes of qualifying or 7 minutes, depending whichever session it is. Then every 90 seconds you've got a car being knocked out. So you'll see all those back cars going out for the last challenge, and you'll see someone like a Manor coming forward a lot more than what you would before due to other people screwing up. I don't know, maybe they make a mistake on their one hot lap and then someone just pips them. They've now lost 5 minutes or 11 minutes, whatever the time will be, to get that time back and try and get the faster lap. So it will be a lot more pressure on the drivers, which I think will bring out a lot more activity.
Yeah, I
agree at the end it will be boring, but you've also got to remember you've got a hell of a lot of action going on in those 90 seconds that every car's going to be knocked out.
I tell you what, I think this system would be better off in something like GP2.
Yeah, I think
where the cars are way closer and they've got to be on it all the time.
It's basically going to be Rosberg and Hamilton, possibly Vettel one time when, I don't know, there's a mistake.
Singapore.
Or Rosberg shows his colours and it's rubbish because Hamilton is guards, you know.
Oh God! Stop!
I like this talk. This is good talk. Right. I like this.
So yeah, it's basically just going to be 2 final. At the moment, the way it is right now, you're going to have a Mercedes there in the final 2, unless there's a major problem.
Yeah.
So, Stevie, what was your other point that you wanted to raise, sorry, on F1, before we move on?
Oh, I was just going to say sort of like the general, what people thought the general pecking order was going to be.
Wait. Can we just, Alex is a bit behind, and so is Joker, and they're now saying the podcast room. Now we mentioned Lewis Hamilton, but I just want to say, Lewis, 3-time champion.
Yes.
Stop!
Yeah,
Stop!
Right. Anyway, before we lose any more viewers, what were you saying? Sorry, Stevie.
It's not important. You've ruined it now.
Let's just end it right here, lads. Come on.
Let's move on. We're not talking about F1 anymore. If you're going to start saying things like that, it's not very nice. Hurts people's feelings.
Well, you know, wrong people's feelings.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of jizz.
Yeah. Well, I just thought I'd pop up and say I'm probably going to have to bow out now. I have to say I've been mesmerised by McLaren Dan's clock. The number 6 is just, I don't know what's going on there.
It's the kids, mate. They throw stuff at the clock and then it just, like...
What, numbers fall out?
And they made the perfect circle, eh?
No. The clock, the whole thing, the clock just flickers. When the kids throw things, it goes off balance.
Oh, no. Anyway, well, it's been good to talk to everybody, and thanks for having me on, I think.
Well done on your championship. And you have been a very nice guest. You haven't sworn, you haven't insulted anybody.
Yes, I mean, just wait.
Well, you'll have to come back another time.
Oh, very nice. I've just seen McLaren Dan. Nice.
Please,
nice.
Thank you. Oh, for God's sake, Dan. Thanks very much, Phil, for asking for Kerry's approval, which you then ignored.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I'll see you. I'll see you, Evan, coming up in the.
I'll see you at the front.
The pro Renault. I don't know what to call it. Formula Renault. There we go. All right.
He's a 6. I'll see you at the front.
Right. See you guys. Thanks for having me.
Cheerio.
Bye, guys.
See you later, Phil.
Okay.
No, God, I didn't say guys.
Damn.
Oh dear, shut up.
Right. So,
yeah, next one.
let's get back to what we were talking about before Phil joined us, which was Project Cars.
Project Cars. Is Fizzy
Yes.
going to join us? Fizzy's in the chat room, but is he going to join us?
What's that game? What's that game?
Well, it's funny you should actually ask that. It's you're probably the best person to explain more, actually. Basically, you put your credit card out and you go, "Hi, sir. These are the numbers of my credit card right here, and I
Right.
want you to take out about
Awesome.
£20 a month and have fun. And I'll just play your game now and again. But apart from that, enjoy it."
Right. Alright.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Have we got to make an announcement?
A few things to talk about for Project Cars.
yeah, sorry, I went on to iRacing, but yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We released our final off-season event, which is the 2.4 hours of Nordschleife.
That's going to be glorious. That is literally, you're going to be sat there sweating it out. You're going to be going.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to do it yet.
You're not doing it.
I don't know. It'll depend on the day.
What? You can't set up races and then not take part.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
Wow.
Jordan.
Classic.
Excuse me. What was that? I didn't quite hear that.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's the 2.4 hours of Nordschleife. Full day night cycle, multi-class where appropriate. And it's going to be mad. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be hopefully a lot of fun. It's going to be a challenge. And please, if you're going to do it, please put a little bit of practice in. I know it's a long track, but please put a little practice in.
But surely you can get enough practice over 2.5 hours.
It's not good. I've learned that practicing in the race is not a good idea. What top tips?
Hot tips off the table from Stevie SQ.
Very covered.
Sorry, I'm just going to grab a drink of water.
You do that. And we're, like I said earlier, we're still looking for Project Cars content producers that'll do us some really good articles and cover the season. It doesn't matter which one you do, whether PC, Xbox One, or PS4. Send a message to Dan, Fissy, and Joe XD on the site, and submit an imaginary article saying how like maybe Raikkonen's the king of the world and he beat Hamilton in every single race, and Hamilton really didn't need to turn up because he just wasn't good enough to beat Raikkonen. Something like that, maybe, as an idea.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, do that. If you're stuck and you would like some advice, I'm sure other content producers, Alex in the chat, would offer some advice to you. Put it this way, Alex covers a series on Forza, and he doesn't even have the console. He cannot take place in the race, and he's.
That's incredible.
It's pretty
How does
impressive.
he do that?
You know what that is commitment.
Aye, it is. That is. You must.
What?
You don't have to spend. You don't have to spend loads of time on it. Just right. Some quality little bit of writing. Doesn't have to be a whole essay.
Correct.
Gibbs from the PC released his first half of the PC Elite League. I don't know if that's Rain released that. The first 5 races. His review is pretty good. It's on the front page now.
But the thing is, as well, is that ideally we want someone that's committed. We don't want someone that's going to do 2 races and disappear. I know you can't foresee into the future and things come up sometimes, but ideally we do want people that are going to stick around and cover the whole season. If you want to stop after the first season, then no problem, let us know. But yeah, message Dan, Fissy, and Joe XD on the site, and one of them, or all of them, if you're lucky, will get back to you with some feedback and what they think. finalising the little bit we've got to talk about for Project Cars, we're also going to be releasing another one on staff tracks this evening. Just the one. We'll do that a little bit later on, just to keep you motivated and keep you here. I think that's it for Project Cars. Oh, I will give you a rough idea for those that are so eager and so desperate to get back into behind the wheel of your GT3 car. Hopefully, all being well, you're looking. Sign-ups should be up mid-March.
Ooh.
I know. I don't like
11 days.
around that sort of area, probably a little bit earlier, you know. But yeah, we will be releasing the Vaughan tracks on top of the 2 we released last week and the 5 that you already know. Oh my god, there's so many, you're almost going to know the full calendar. So that's about it for Project Cars. Shall I tell them about the Corvette and the Cadillac?
Yes. Yes, you shall.
Okay, Dan's instructing me. I think the Corvette and the Cadillac will be fully allowed in the G3 leagues. There's no reason. I've done a little bit of testing. I know Joke has done a little bit of testing on the PS4. There's nothing that's concerned me on the Xbox One. So as far as I'm concerned, the Cadillac ATS VR, something like that, will be allowed, as will the Corvette C7.R, because they don't know how decimal points work. But anyway, but they should be allowed, no problem.
Aye. Much as
J-Thorn, if they're so slow, you don't have to use them. So yeah. So we can move things on a little bit now. We've talked about F1 testing, we've talked about the content producers, we've talked about iRacing, we've talked about Project Cars, which leads us on to Forza.
See you there.
But it would be nice, I think, if we had a Forza person on, don't you?
Oh! Well, we did, but he left, so...
You're right, we did.
It's a shame.
Yeah. And I take it Fizz is not coming along. No, I'll fill in. I'll do the work.
Oh, so you'll just look up the results table and just.
I'm not going to look at the results table. They've just released a new season of.
Camera in my head and it's gone off. Yeah.
It has gone off. You're right. AOR V8 Supercar Season 2 is just starting. The sign-up thread is open at the minute. Let me have a look. Wait. Yep, the V8. Yep, sign-ups are currently open for V8 Supercars Season 2 on Forza Motorsport 6. They have currently got 22 drivers for a 24-car lobby. That's not bad.
Alex in the chat room there says Forza is brilliant.
Is that true?
That's the one he can't comment. That's the one he can't play. Alex doesn't even have an Xbox, so can't play it.
No.
So that's the other thing that's coming on Forza. There's also the Mazda MX-5 League ongoing, and I know the coordinator of that is looking for ideas for the next thing they do. So you might want to hop in and have a look at that, for those of you that are on Xboxy. Anything else anybody else wants to add?
No, I actually want to just add about Forza and how good of a game we actually had the other night on the anniversary.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Epic. Let's reflect on that race.
That was not one race. That was many races, and they were unbelievably great.
It was really good fun. Really good fun. Even though I had no practice at all, it was really good fun. I
don't think anybody did, to be honest. For those of you who couldn't turn up or be there, I have just posted in the chat. I have just posted the link to Fissy's compilation battle video.
Which will also be available in the description if you're watching later on.
And oh, by the way, I should have said this way earlier, but I forgot. As in, literally, right within the first 3 minutes of starting the podcast. If you want to comment, you can't comment on the YouTube. You got to go into the AOR chat room and comment.
Yeah, baby.
So we had 17 people turn up, I think, out of about 20.
But it was really good fun.
It was really good, and there was a lot of battles all the way through the field. I will be hoping to get my first video out this weekend. I say that with a question mark because I've got a lot on this weekend.
What have you got on, Stevie?
Finishing GT3 Season 4.
I just want to actually add into that the anniversary race. I just saw Neil Tanner comment in the chat room, and I want to say it was actually a really good race, and I had some good battles with Neil as well. I also nearly had some good battles and took myself out, and nearly had some really good battles, but again I took myself out. So yeah, it's apart from taking myself out several times, Genius did take me out pretty heavily.
Genius did ruin one of your races. That's not a lie. I think everybody had fun, and I
really
said it was a one-off, and it is staying as a one-off.
What? Horror controversy.
I know. Shut up, Cora. But I said it's a one-off, so it's a one-off. I'm not ruling out doing a different type of social in the future.
Steve, what if Jordan was to make one? Would that be okay?
Which Jordan?
Jordan Wilson.
He's
Well, he's going to make a Forza 6 social on PS4. Go for it.
Official.
That's what I'm going to say. You've led me into a hole there. So hopefully we'll get my first video out this weekend.
I've got to turn the comments back off on YouTube. Damn it.
Dan Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen.
You asked.
You know, a minute ago you just put me in a hole.
I'm actually taking.
AOR staff conflict. Ah!
I'm taking part in a mud run.
Get involved. It's not a fight.
Absolutely awesome.
Your Scottish fight.
Scottish fight with who? Myself. Myself.
No,
What?
It's a three-way fight over nothing.
Forza Horizon's a good game. I like that on the
It
Xbox.
is a really good game. That one.
I like the original Forza. I haven't played sequels to it. But if it comes onto PC, if Forza Horizon comes online.
I read a thing. That sounded bad, Dan. We couldn't see it, but it sounded bad.
Oh dear.
Do you want to elaborate, as we just heard noises?
So, while my camera wasn't working, I decided to sneakily eat, and I put it on the side by my laptop. Dan just put his hand down and casually flew the tray of food off the table all over the floor. So I'm about to play I know the dog
Yes.
the rice. So we're all good, actually. The dog.
Nice. Yeah, Alex has just said a thing in the chat, and if you can give me more information on that would be lovely. I read a thing earlier this week that Forza is going to PC.
Aye, soon.
Sort
I
of
don't know when soon.
So.
Alex said Forza is sort of out on PC, which I don't understand. Oh, look, Dan, show us the mess you just made. Now your camera's working.
The dog's already there, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, the dog's like pretty much down there already. You can't really see. She's down there, she's eating. It's all good?
Okay, that was a mistake, because all I can see is a fork.
Oh, right, okay.
That's
Well, a different coloured floor.
Must be black.
Yeah.
What were you eating?
Actually, healthy rice. Healthy rice.
Alright. Better be no chocolate there. Or dead.
It was a tray of lovely rice.
Ah,
Tray of lovely rice.
So yeah, that's fine, Stevie. Yeah. So, well, what else have we got coming up next, actually, Stevie?
Coming up next in terms of what? In terms of leagues or what?
Yeah. Let's touch on leagues.
All right. I think we're still recruiting for Xbox One coordinators for an F1 league, an F1 2015.
Yes, we are actually. Sorry, I just wanted to touch on that. It'd be good to get anyone to come forward for that. If you feel like you can be the coordinator, get in touch. We're looking for coordinators. Oh man, that AOR logo isn't even showing.
Don't worry about that when
Blur.
you know.
right.
So get in touch basically because we need coordinators and we'd love to hear from you if you want to be a coordinator and get involved in the team. That's where we all started. Well, that's where I started. Was an F1 coordinator, and yeah. Fun. What about you, actually, Stevie? Where did you start?
Oh, we've had this story already.
Nowhere.
I
he's
started when I
been.
was a wee boy. No. Let's go with my life story then. As a joke, but I'm not doing it. Dog. There's a dog on stream.
So, what, you've been here 5 minutes, Steve?
I have been here for 5 minutes, yes.
Been on AOR 5 minutes.
And Ertie, you've been on here since before you were born.
94.
Oh, we're still looking for people to design a header and banner and background for AOR version 3 design style.
These chairs. Well,
And you can win a chair that he's got, and you can win a chair that Evan's got, because I'm not cool enough to have one, and I'm not talented enough to make a design in Microsoft Paint.
GTO-Omega-Racing.com.
Evan with the link. So, Dan, what are you doing, man?
Right, so there's been...
So yeah, we're still after designers and some designs for a new header / banner and the background for the site. And if you have those skills, those mad skills,
bro. If you have any tips as well, in fact, we can actually give you a tip right here, right now. So,
life tips.
If you're picturing the image with just two sides and a header and nothing in the background, don't, because when you're in a mobile view, you see that empty space. So you need to make something that goes across the entire page, basically.
What he said.
Yeah, basically, don't just do two borders. Don't leave an empty space. Just make the image merge if you have to, or use one image. It's up to you. But yeah, that's my tip. It's because you'll get an empty space on a mobile or tablet device.
Well, he said, and when you've got your design, send it in a conversation to Dan and Fissy. Yeah, that's it. And then it'll all be put into a thing, and then we'll look at them all, and then we'll go, that one. And then you can win a chair.
I want that one.
When does it shut?
Dan, when does it shut?
12th of March.
That's my birthday.
That was a guess, by the way. I hope that's right.
Live nonsense from Dan.
Don't put me on the spot.
That's what we do. This is what the AOR podcast does. We grab people, we put them on the spot. We mugged Fissy last week by asking him questions he wasn't prepared for.
Yeah, I think he's totally avoiding us this week.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. And that's about it, to be honest. We haven't really got anything else to talk about. Because we're not going to run for 3 hours like we did last week.
Oh.
That was slightly too long.
And some have got plans for tomorrow. So, yeah.
Yeah.
An early night.
Well, I'm not going to end the night, but, you know. Yeah, we've got the Rocket League link.
Actually, let's touch one subject before we go. And that would be people.
Wait. Stop. While Dan's talking, if anybody in the chat has any questions for us, write them now so that we can ask them after Dan said his thing. Okay, Dan, go for it.
I didn't actually hear what you said then. Sorry.
It wasn't for you; it was for the community.
Just continue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I can't even remember where I was going now. But yeah. Cheers, Stevie.
Rocket League.
No, it was other games. So if you play a game that's not quite racing, not quite FIFA, not quite Rocket League, whatever, just let us know. You can always create a thread on the forum, and you can also set it up and get more people to get involved. So that's always a way to get more AOR people involved in your games. Just set up a game. Set up a game, set up a thread, you're all good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. So, finally then, as we'll use this to wrap up, I think we should release this next Project Cars GT3 track.
Oh, teaser.
Drum roll.
Ready? Hold on.
Your hand started yet? Alright, calm down, chill out. Another circuit we'll be racing at this season then is Imola. Yes, we will be going to Imola. We raced there last in season 2. And we will be going back there for season 4. So, along with the other circuits we released last week, which were Brno and Bathurst, which leaves only 2 circuits left to go. Well, it depends on when we release all the information. We might end up in a situation where everything is released before the podcast. If not...
Don't do it! Don't!
Then we will release the next 2 on the podcast, but we may be releasing information that you already know. Who knows?
Ooh.
So event. 7 days.
So, yeah. Basically, thank you for everyone who's watched tonight.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Tell you what, Steve. I'll tell you what. Let's go to 11:30. Yeah.
This is going to go one way.
Yes.
And let's give Stevie a haircut live on camera. I think
Let's not.
Let's dye your hair pink.
I said that last week. I said no.
Did I?
No, you were very drunk, but I did say that last week.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's dye your hair yellow. That could work. No, I'm joking to the heart.
No, then I would merge in with the walls.
We don't want that, mate. We love your beautiful face as it is. So, on that note, thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you to Sir Erty down here.
Jay Thorne, I do not appreciate your comments.
Tune in to Sunday night's F1 race on my G's channel for the next chapter of season 10 drama league. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Steve,
Also,
I feel like we haven't given the community enough of a competition this week.
what do you mean we haven't given them a competition? We've got a banner competition, a header competition, a background competition.
But what if you suck at doing graphics? What is there for you here right now?
You could win the...
Okay, here's an idea. Everyone who's listening, go to...
I don't like where this is going.
Go to Apex Racing's page and retweet the last tweet. If you haven't got
Apex Racing,
Twitter, then you're pretty much screwed. But there's an alternative. You could just send a random member who's online the link to the chat room.
I tell you what, this is live thinking with Dan.
Yeah, exactly. This is what just flies off my head. So anyway, you get more people in here. You retweet the last tweet, and by 11:30, we'll give away a £5 Amazon voucher.
You have dragged this another 15 minutes. I will tell you now. I am quickly learning. I thought I was going to be the funny guy that makes stupid comments, and that you would be the rule maker. I have realised that this is going to change. I am going to be the rule maker, and you're the party guy.
Wow.
11:30. We are ending this. Okay.
Yes, agreed. All you in the chat room, give us a retweet now. Okay, I've just had a retweet here right now. I don't know if you can see my phone.
No, we can't, so stop sharing it.
Okay, wait.
Actually,
No one wants to see it. By the way, for those of you that are tuning in late, Dan, stop showing your phone. People don't want to see your nudes.
You are. I was trying to show Twitter.
I forgot what I was going to say. I did a funny and I've forgotten. If you tune in late to this and want to see the rest of it, go to Dan's McLaren Dan on YouTube, and you can watch the thing there, the whole of it, all many hours of it, and give it a little like and a little subscribe, and you should do all that.
Absolutely.
Jay Thorne says, "What do you get? What will we get for a retweet? You get the heart, and
you get
£5.
nothing.
So, name.
No, not everybody gets £5.
You get a chance to be named at 11:30 in the competition to win a £5 Amazon voucher. You get entered into the competition to win that voucher. So, right now, I'm looking at the AOR account on Twitter, and Alex is...
What you're doing? Spoilers, by the way. Dan is one of the people that will do it. If anyone tweets off Apex Online Racing Twitter account, it's him.
Make sure you retweet.
It's not actually a person called Mr. Apex surname Racing.
No, it is. It is. I've just borrowed his phone. Yeah. You got another
People's nudes.
Can we see?
It's Apex Online Racing, not Apex Racing.
Middle name on.
We don't mention Apex Racing. My racing team. Hey, you can give away. There's $12 gift cards you can give away on iRacing.
There's
Some of us don't have iRacing.
$12 gift cards.
Wait there. Let me just do an impression of me signing up for iRacing.
You can.
Hi, Mr. iRacing. Yes, so I've got this many dollars. I need to have them all. Please, take them. I've got 2 cars, guys. 2 cars. 12 months down the line, I've still got 2 cars, but I'm still giving money away.
Hey, 4 cars coming up.
Not that we are not saying iRacing is a bad service. Obviously, as we're on 2 leagues on iRacing, just Dan's being a bit of a knob.
Well, he is. He's right.
It is. Make money. And even if you don't buy anything new, you still have to pay each month, which is good because they improve the service still, but damn, that's a lot of money.
Tuesday night is the new build that comes out with the new cars, and it hopefully brings out better graphics. Well, we're hoping to finally get the X11, which has been eroded iRacing for a very long time. We've got 4 new cars. We've got the Renault, of course. We've got the new Mazda, which is free because it's a default car. We've got the Audi GT3 and the Mercedes GT3. So,
both of which you can drive in the Project Cars GT3 leagues.
Well, iRacing versions actually.
Careful. Whoa.
Because it's
a little bit.
It's
hurt me a little
properly.
It hurt me a little bit there.
But because last time it was down for 2 days, so and they're saying it's going to be a 5-hour maintenance, which turned into 2 days last time. So.
Yeah. So that is our iRacing update right there.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Dan.
I was saying about $12 gift cards. Anyone, if you give away that, then someone can sign up to iRacing. With 12 that.
Oh, actually, we got in touch with iRacing a while ago, and they actually offered us something like that. So I think we should probably take them back up on that. Maybe offer some subscription.
You're the guy that will have a conversation with someone on Facebook. You'll message them 6 years ago and get in touch with them and go, oh, do you remember that thing you said? I want to do it.
You only know that because you've got me on Facebook.
Yes, I do.
You messaged me on Monday, by about Wednesday I'll reply with, oh shit, really good idea, man.
When are we announcing?
Well, I'm not going to say that. Anyway,
Wow.
so you've got 9 minutes. 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
9 minutes?
Sorry. Lads and gentle lads. No, ladies and gentle lads. That's the one. I've got one phrase then.
Let's do a quick
To
Twitter update.
get your retweets in to win a thing. That sounded funny.
When are we announcing our secret Project Cars? None of you came what I'm talking about.
What? What was that? I
You
missed
have that now?
Do I know about this?
Aye.
Do you want to pop me a cheeky message and remind me?
Can it chat in Google?
It may appear on the stream.
No, it won't.
Are you sure?
Oh, nah.
No, it's not.
What's the thing?
It's right. So if you go to
Oh, I know what you mean. I don't know if we can talk about that yet.
wow.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't say anything.
I know.
What are you two on about? I didn't see that.
I'll tell you on Facebook, Dan.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. No, I don't. Okay.
I wouldn't talk about that yet unless we're not allowed.
Anyway.
It's a secret.
That's why the voice of that is giving massive teaser to everybody.
That's
just
Oh, Alex has told us to talk about the Project Cars Endurance Leagues. This is for people who have a lot of time on their hands and would like to participate in a very, 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 very long race. There's an interest thread, I think, in Project Cars general discussion, organised by the genius, the Faff himself. And by the way, guys, that's common courtesy now. It's almost like you're talking about His Royal Highness. It's the genius, the Faff himself. He's planning on doing proper endurance race league things, like once a month or whatever.
how long is that a race?
It's 2 hours, I think, 2.5 hours. On all 3 platforms. Oh no, sorry. Alex is updating me. Alex, what? You should have been on this and you should have sold them. No, only 5 2.4 hour races at times people can do, not tons of time.
God, just 2.4 hour races.
What's up with 2.4 hour races?
Just you could like rename them. 1 hour this.
I don't understand where the 2.4 came from, to be honest.
Well,
Let's have 2.337.
it's 24. I mean, it's 24 divided by 10. Come on. So you should just go for 1,000 kilometers of Bathurst or something rather than 2.4 hours.
Or not.
Right. So
You have got 4 minutes.
I know, yeah. I was just adding up who's entering the competition. Just putting it on a generator
Nobody.
to make sure it's all rounded up.
Retweet of my tweet. Terrabin on Twitter just said, I would retweet your retweet of my tweet, but I think it would get confusing for us all. I got a little bit confused just reading that, to be honest. So don't do drugs, and don't be a dragon like Dan.
Wow.
Yes, and
Alex says a 2.4-hour race is too easy. You're right. We want to do an 8.5-hour race on 60-time progression with four random weather every time around Nordschleife, with 3 days practice, 7-minute qualifying, and a 47-second warm-up. Sounds good. Dan, what's the name of your dog?
Tilly.
Tilly.
Yeah.
I used to have a dog called Tilly. She was a something.
He's actually looking around while you're saying that name.
Tilly. I can't. I'm not going to say that dog's name very loudly because my dog will get jealous. Plus, everyone's in bed.
Tilly.
Don't.
Hey, I've signed up to an external league. I do it for the first time.
Whoa.
Well, it's on iRacing, so
That
it's
I
a
don't
league
care.
implemented in iRacing. It's not a
I don't
website.
care.
It's on Sunday nights. So.
Danny, you let him go over this.
Huh? What? I didn't hear that. I was reading something on Twitter.
He's bloody showing off another person's league.
No. iRacing.
Mr. iRacing.
iRacing's got a
iRacing.
league directory. They've got a league directory where loads of
We've got a league directory.
Aye. This isn't. This is just iRacing.
It better be just iRacing. Me and you are going to have words.
Or what? What do you got to do?
I'll come
Everyone
up
loves
to
it.
Scotland
Everyone loves
and I'll say words at you angrily.
Alright.
You're gonna start a fire.
I'm gonna stab
You
you.
didn't start the fire. Guys, you have got literally less than 2 minutes.
Right. So far we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries.
Dan, here's a great question for you. Are you, the people who have retweeted your retweet, is that just the Twitter they have to retweet? Or is it retweet and be in the chat room?
Any retweet. Just any retweet will do. More viewers, etc.
Any retweet will do. Is that a song, isn't it?
Okay then, you crazy person.
Careful.
So we've got 2 minutes left. All you people, keep on retweeting.
No, you haven't. You've got a minute. And
Literally
as
just changed.
soon as this is
57,
me
56.
and Control coming back, as soon as
54.
that has happened, that's it. We're going. We're done. We're
No,
finished for the minute.
because we
Yeah,
need to
are.
announce,
No,
and then you need to congratulate, and then we need to close it.
We need to have a ceremony. We need to sing for them and dance.
I just did the singing and the ceremony. Hey, look! Whoever won. You're
And then-
great. Yeah, you did a retweet.
Well done as well.
Any tweet will do. Any retweet will do. I'll just sing that. There you go. You've had your song. You've had your ceremony.
Where's the beer? Champagne?
No. This is AOR. We don't do that. Oh, you lot might. Well, as Dan holds up. That's not champagne. I don't drink, and even I know that's not champagne. Trying to lie to the audience, Dan.
Other alcohol is available.
AOR is not sponsored by alcohol.
She's going to get a beer. Yes.
It's right at the end. Right, Dan, it's 11:30. Announce the winner.
Yeah.
Dan! Daniel!
Right, so 5 viewers, and I'm turning to Twitter right now. I've got the 5 names and refreshing just to make sure there's no more. And the winner of the competition to retweet Twitter and Twitter.
Why are you speaking with a French accent?
The winner is Tobin with Z Racers.
What?
Tobin. Tobin is winner. Okay?
Tobin the winner.
Tobin, you won a thing.
Tobin is winner of competition.
Laura Tobin.
Okay, this is brilliant. He's not even in the chat room.
This is what I said. I said you can't.
Yeah,
the chat
right.
room
It was a robot. It was a robot.
A robot.
Okay, let me re-enter the names quickly and then do a generate again, and then we can just go with whoever wins there.
And you did it again.
Yeah,
Tobin's
Tobin's not even here. Tobin's not even here.
So you're not. You know what I said? Are you just the Twitters or the AOR Twitters and the chat room Twitters? And you were like, no, it's just the Twitters. And now you've done the Twitters, and now you're like, no, Twitters, you weren't in the chat room.
Yeah, I know, but
It's a mess.
It's
a
unfair.
mess.
It's unfair on the guys that are in here right now. So
you've not won.
So the winner of the competition is going to be Refresh.
Well done, Refresh. You've done a great job. Well done. You've been here the whole time.
Alex. Alex has won competition.
For God's sake.
Oh, Dan, you've got yourself a whole new problem. Dan, hold the phone. Because Tobin has been there, as has Pepper, as has Teddy. They've been in the YouTube chat room.
Aye.
That you forgot to disable. So now, do you know what I think? Do you know what I think? Because Dan, this is all your fault.
Yeah.
What I think you should do is you should award it to both of them.
Yeah, okay. Agreed. Both of them get £5.
Because that's not fair.
Yeah.
And Dan, next time, don't do it wrong.
So next time, anyone that's in the competition will only be only in the chat room will be entered into the competition. And Toby, you're a bastard because I can't see you, but yeah. So yeah, congratulations, Tobin and Alex. You both get a £5 voucher. So that brings. What are you saying, Stevie? You're shaking your head.
I am dumbfounded.
You messed up.
You messed up.
I've sorted the problem. I've sorted it. Have I not sorted it?
Okay.
After making
I'll
a
let you.
complete fool of yourself. Yes.
Thank
I just
you.
want to point out, and I do often do this actually, but it was totally Dan's fault on this.
Yeah,
All Dan. I had nothing to do with this.
Dan has a lot of things
And-
going on here where he normally thinks of web design and random shit like that halfway through the stream, and it normally interrupts my mind. And also,
Anyway, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
so yes, it's time to bring the stream to an end. I
Okay,
just want to say a big shout out to Neil Tanner. Woo! Yeah. So anyway, cheers.
Thank you very much for watching.
Alex and Tobin, you will get your vouchers by the end of tomorrow.
Oh, he put a time and a date on it.
Yeah, but last time I didn't, and then the person that won last time, I sort of left until the morning, and then I was like, oh yeah, I've got to give him £5. Oh yeah, okay, brilliant. Anyway,
Can I just say,
thanks
reminder, quick reminder.
We're on again.
We will be back again next week.
Yeah, at the proper time of 9:45 this time.
Because there is no
Don't make 10.
there is no race
Alright.
next week. There is
There's no
so-
streams.
Isn't that? Oh,
No.
let's
So
start at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock next week.
no.
Yes.
Why?
You start without me then. I'll turn up later. We're not discussing this live on stream. Anyway, bye guys.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, bye guys. Thanks for tuning in. And that's Stevie SQ right here. That's Urti. And this here is me. So thanks everyone. Cheers for tuning in. See you next week with Stevie, Urti, and me. Bye.